Hello, shalom, and charete YouTube. This is Philip on Water here, and somewhat recently there was a post on the Evangelical Biblical Textual Criticism blog about this Oxyrhynchus papyrus, Oxyrhynchus papyrus 5575. And in this papyrus, it has parts of Matthew, Luke, and the Gospel of Thomas in a continuous text. So on the left here in this column, the first column, this is the editor's transcription of the fragment from the Oxyrhynchus papyri. And in the second column is the parallel to Matthew, and then in the next column is the parallel to Luke, and in the final column is the parallel to the Gospel of Thomas. And so what you see when you study this fragment is that it has Matthew 6, verse 25, and then immediately following that, it has the Gospel of Thomas, chapter 27, verse 1, which is saying 27. So the first part of this fragment matches Matthew 6:25 and Luke 12:22, and then immediately following that, it has the 27th saying from the Gospel of Thomas in it. So this is very interesting because this is the first fragment that has been found that does something like this, that compiles, or it seems like it's compiling, different sayings from different Gospels, which includes the Gospel of Thomas with Matthew and Luke. So it's very interesting for that. And notice how immediately following Matthew 6:25, right after it includes saying 27, it continues with the text of Matthew 6. So it looks as though it is sandwiching saying 27 between this part of the story and the gospel. Now, there's another part up here that where it looks like Guri thinks that saying 63 verses 3 and 4 may have went before this part of Matthew 6:25 and Luke 12:22, but in my opinion, it's so fragmented that you can't really tell. I don't think it's safe to include. I don't think it's safe to think that saying 63 here was actually at the beginning before Matthew 6:25 and Luke 12:22. Also the text reads differently in the fragment than it does from the Gospel of Thomas here in the Greek retroversion. So that one is very uncertain, very unlikely, but this one is certain. It is certain that saying 27 definitely comes in here, sandwiched in the middle of chapter 6 and chapter 12 of Luke here in this fragment. So what does this mean? Well, there's a few different ways that we can take this. We know that the Oxyrhynchus papyri were the trash heaps that were a part of a flourishing Christian community in Egypt. And so why these early Christians had the Gospel of Thomas and included it as a sort of harmony in Matthew and Luke, or if that's even what we're looking at, who knows? There's no way to tell for sure. All we can say for sure is that this early Christian community had the Gospel of Thomas, and apparently they were using it in some sense to have it in this compilation here. All right, that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching, and keep seeking the truth.